Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I'm a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing another reaction video and this time I'm excited to listen to Billie Eilish and her Bille Bossa Nova. I've always loved Bossa Nova, so I'm very excited to see what she does with it. So let's have a listen.
Love when it comes without a warning, 'cause waiting for it gets so boring. A lot can change in 20 seconds. A lot can happen in the dark. Love when it makes you lose your bearings. Some information's not for sharing. Use different names at hotel check-ins. It's hard to stop it once it starts. It starts.
Yeah, I don't know, something about Bossa Nova, it just calms you down. It has that just like beachy thing, but it's not like I used to think of Gits Gilberto and all those great composers, but she's taking that Bossa Nova groove, or maybe her brother is helping her with that, and making her own song. So I can't wait to see more.
I'm not sentimental, but there's something about the way you look tonight.
Nice.
It makes me wanna take a picture, make a movie with you that we'd have to hide. You better lock your phone and look at me when you're alone. Won't take a lot to get you going. I'm sorry if it's torture though. I know it might be more of an obsession. You really make a strong impression. Nobody saw me in the lobby, and nobody saw me in your arms.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop just a minute. What I like is there's a bunch of longing in this, and I'm trying to remember the composer who did all the Bossa Nova. Names are not my thing, but like Girl from Ipanema, I'm sure the name will come to me as soon as I'm done with the video. But there was always a sense of loss, of something like you're waiting for. And so I see that her tuning into that vibe and just like, I want it, but I don't have it.
I'm not sentimental, but there's something about the way you look tonight. And it makes me wanna make them jealous. I'm the only one does it how you like.
Yeah, so Ska, she was saying, take a breath and doing, this little catch breath. Lots of breath on the mic. So she's got to be really close. And she and her brother have gorgeous harmonies. It's really, really luscious.
You better lock your phone and look at me when you're alone. Won't take a lot to get you going. I'm sorry if it's torture though. I know. You better lock your door and look at me a little more. We both know I'm worth waiting for. That heavy breathing on the floor. I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours. Na, 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 na.
Nice whistle. All right, I really liked it, but I can understand why some of her earlier fans maybe didn't. Because I think that Bossa Nova vibe is just a bit more maybe sophisticated, because bossa nova came about more in the United States in the 1960s, and I did look it up. This Antonio Jobim, and Jobim was really the breakout artist with Get Gilberto. They're the ones that kind of made it popular in the United States, but that Brazilian music is just really, it's just so fun. It has such a nice groove. I remember when I was in high school, I had a student who was from Brazil, and he sat right next to me in a psychology class, and we talked about music a lot, and he was saying how so much more sophisticated Brazilian music was back in the day, in the 80s, versus American music. And he made me tapes, and that was before I actually got into jazz more and learned more about bossa nova. I personally love to sing bossa nova. And the thing about a lot of Antonio Jobim, again, there was a lot of, they had this nice groove, this background groove, and then there's a little bit of angst to it. All the ones have been translated in the United States, but probably the most famous is The Girl from Ipanema, which is meaning these guys that look at this girl, but you'll never get her, things like that. And so I feel like the music had that sense of like, it's not, I want it, but I don't have it, and it's just awkward. I really like Bille's performance style too. She closes her eyes. She's just got, and to be honest, she doesn't use like maybe appropriate, alignment because her chin was out, but her vocal style, at least for this particular performance, was very speech based. It wasn't really rangy. It wasn't about high notes. It's more about telling the story. She has a lot of breath on the tone, a lot of syncopation like this air, ha, 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 ha. So she's got a lot of these little catch breaths going back and forth. But to be honest, the person that really impressed me so much is Cineas. I think that's his name, her brother. He is an amazing guitarist, and that whistle was really sweet, as well as their backing vocals. They just have the seamless quality. And I don't understand why they don't have a duo. I mean, there really are a duo. It's Billie Eilish, but her brother's always there. I'm not quite sure how that decision was made to have her be the name, because I know they collaborate. It's a collaboration, but maybe it's just a business name and they work together. I don't know. But I do like this particular song, and I haven't heard the whole album. To be honest, I was never into the gory, creepy stuff. I know a lot of people love it, and I get when they made videos, that was kind of fun to like these horror movie things. I'm not personally into it, but I know a lot of people are. My kids love it. But this one seems more sophisticated. It feels a bit more mature, and I'm sure it's appealing to a more mature audience versus the youth. She's not shaking her butt, or it's not big beats or something, or twerking or whatever's going on. But I really liked it. I'd love to hear more of the album. And, this is what artists do. They make things that feel good to them. They're not necessarily going to try to please everybody. They're going to make the music that comes out. And good for her, because, people grow and mature and they change. And I can't tell you how many artists that I was so excited to hear their album, and then they did something completely different. And at first I'm like, what? I want something like the old album. But that's not realistic. People are always creating new music, and they need to create it from their heart. I mean, she's such a great songwriter. They're both great, and they're together. It's magic. I really like that. In fact, this is one of those songs I want to listen to again, because it just had that kind of slight angst, but relaxing at the same time, which is exactly Jobim would approve. All right, so if you love Billie Eilish and her collaborating brother, please make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so when you get notified for my other Billie Eilish reactions. And please let me know in the comments of what other Billie Eilish song I should react to. I would sure love to hear some more, especially in the next sophomore album. And also I want to let you know my 2 free passion projects on Facebook. The first one is called YouTube Success Strategies, and that's where I'm coaching people on how to succeed on YouTube. Because it's not only about making great content, there are also other pieces of the puzzle that help your content get found. Because YouTube is a search engine like Google. It's not like social media. And then the other group is called Creative Soul Alignment, and that's for people that are interested in creativity that are also spiritual. Because here's the deal, we are all creative whether you know it or not, because you are creating your life the way you are creating your life, and we're all spiritual. So when we are doing creative things, we are expressing our divine flow. And here's the deal, we are all here on the planet at this time to create a world that works for everybody without creepy, unelected overlords telling us what to do. That's not what we're having right now. So the way we're going to create a world that works for everybody is first we have to visualize it and have that vision, and then we'll find out what we need to do to create it. And once everybody's on board with that, this world is going to change. All right, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.